Guess who's back? Hey everybody, Tina Trail back with you once again. I haven't been able to do any topics because I couldn't find any, and I've been really busy on my other stuff, so hopefully I'll be back for a little bit. Actually, I'm doing this video because someone actually filed a request, actually made a request to me that I should do a review on one of my favorite things, which is wrestling. So I'm going to do a review on Lucha Underground Season 2, which came on yesterday, March 2nd, 2016. So let's get started, shall we? So the first segment we have is Mil Muertes just doing some stuff, and Katrina, they're having a conversation. Mil is so mad. I mean, he was literally just flaming, fuming mad because Pentagon broke his arm and everything else. Oh my God, he was so mad. Katrina was just having a little, being comic like she is. Mil says, I want both Puma and Pentagon. I want them to feel the pain that I suffered. And Katrina said nope and disappears. Mil just goes off screaming into the heavens, just having his match and just having no part of whatsoever. And then the segment ends. So pretty much Mil wants revenge, and Puma and Pentagon are going to be the ones to suffer his revenge. So what happens? We'll see. Now on to the first match. Match number 1, we have the return of Sexy Star and Cobra Moon. Cobra Moon is a really good one, and she's a new. Sexy Star came back from, I'll explain during the match. Actually, the match was really, it was kind of good. It was kind of slow paced in my opinion, because Cobra Moon is a new luchadora, and we hardly got to know much about her from the last time she wrestled. During the match, Mac actually comes to the temple and actually has everybody cheer for Sexy Star. Why is the Mac over in there? It happened last week. Sexy Star actually was in the actually came to the Mac, and Mac actually said was wrong. She explained that she was running from Marty the Moth. You know what happened the last season, so I'm not going to explain that. Mac comes in and just goes, Sexy Star, and the crowd cheers. The best part about, the one part was one fan was really excited that the fan actually said Sexy Star really loud. I actually heard it. The match actually was getting good until Marty the Moth showed up, distracted Sexy Star, and actually cost her the match by means of a submission, which is really rare for Sexy Star since I've never seen her tap out at anything. Cobra Moon wins the match via submission, which actually did make sense because she's new. I got a feeling that Sexy Star, the Mac, and Marty are going to have issues later on in this season, which not going to be good in my opinion. Just hope that the rivalry between those three, who knows. Now we got another promo by Famous B. Seriously, who is this guy? No, I'm not kidding. Who is this guy? Seriously, the first promo we saw for Famous B was kind of like head scratching and kind of like, what's going on with this guy? Yesterday's promo was the same thing. Head scratching? Who is this guy? Famous B. Are we seeing a side of him? Car selling. Yeah, he's selling cars. What is his Roma? What is his key? What is his character? Nobody knows. I don't know. So after the promo of Famous B, we have cut to a cutscene with Rey Mysterio cutting the TV with his protege. I believe his name is Dragon Atexa. That's his name? I'm sorry for pronouncing. This is my very first review, and both of them start training again. Rey Mysterio is teaching his protege Dragon Atexa about the ways of his destiny. And he says, your destiny is calling for you. It was a really good segment because Rey Mysterio, being the legend that he is in the ring, teaching a protege the ways of wrestling and the history of it. And when his time comes, he will be the one to succeed or pass the torch. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Match number 2. Now this is a really good match. Prince Puma versus Pentagon Jr. This match was a really good one, although the end result was kind of like because I didn't like the end result. So the match actually begins with Puma coming out. The really good one was the crowd started chanting Zero Miedo or Zero Fear in Spanish before even Pentagon Jr. comes out. The crowd was just going crazy for those two. Those two superstars were just amazing in the ring. There were so many fears going on. The crowd was just nuts. The match was just going back and forth, and fans were just nuts for both these stars. It was actually split during the match. During the end of the match, though, Mil Muertes just comes out from the dead. He looked like he was rising from the dead, and he just slowly comes to the temple ring, ends up ripping his sling from his injured arm from Pentagon Jr. a couple weeks ago, and just went nuts. I mean, he literally just beat the hell out of both of them. He beat the hell out of both of those two and just left. I believe Pentagon Jr. won the match via disqualification, I might add. I don't know if it's correct. I'm not sure. But the match was just nuts. At the end of the match, it was like who knows what's going to happen between those three. Now we got the third match, but before that, Matt Striker announced there's going to be a match called Aztec Warfare, which is a yearly event on Lucha Underground. It's going to come on March 26th. Be there or be square, or just watch it or suffer, as I like to call it. But seriously, you need to watch this match because last year Puma won the match, and whoever wins this match becomes the #1 contender for Mil Muertes El Lucha Underground title. Is that correct? I'm not sure. If it's wrong, then I'm sorry about that. But whoever wins is the #1 contender for that title. We got the final match, match number 3. King Cuerno versus Phoenix in a ladder match for the GOTG title, which is Gift of the Gods Championship. This match was just insane because there were just so many moves just flying out the window. Whenever we say all that stuff is out the window, yeah, it results to this match. Cuerno dominated the whole match like he is the hunter, which he is. He's like a hunter going for his prey. And believe me, when he is the hunter, there's no denying it. Cuerno actually just went nuts. Phoenix does power bombs. Actually, I'm sorry. King Cuerno actually did power bomb Phoenix onto the ladder one time. Ladders were thrown everywhere. Just everything was just nuts. Phoenix does get thrown by the ladder again by Cuerno, but it really did hurt this time around. There was one point in the match when both superstars, Cuerno and Phoenix, went up to the ladder, grabbed the title, and the ladder actually did fall, and the two were hanging by a thread in midair. They both actually fell on the temple ring, and they both fell. It was like insane. The match was so good that even one of the spectators had to leave the booth just to join the fans for a little bit, which is really cool. When the crowd went nuts, Cuerno actually grabbed a table under the ring, and the crowd started chanting, "We won tables," and it was really good because we actually do want to see tables in a match, no matter what it is. And then at the ending of the match, Cuerno actually tried to give a powerbomb to Phoenix, but Phoenix actually back countered and countered with a move, and Phoenix actually powerbombed Gwendolyn to the table, thus giving Phoenix the advantage and thus giving him the match, and he is your new GOTG champion, Gift of the Gods champion. This match was not only one of the best matches of the show, it's probably one of the best matches of the year so far. I'm pretty sure that this might be match of the year, but we'll see what happens. But this show, I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 5 because there were some bad moments, but I'm not gonna complain about it because the show is really good. It is really good. I'm not saying this as a fan because I've been a fan for so long. I'm saying it because it really is good. Been a fan for almost 35 years, and I've been a fan since then. I'm going to be a fan of wrestling and Lucha. I've been a fan for Lucha since 2014, so it's actually a new thing for me. Now, what do you think about this review, guys? This is my very first review, so bear with me, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. Let me know if I should make more of those reviews. It was really kind of a new experience for me, so let me know during the comment section. Let me know at the comment section, and hopefully I can make some more. Hopefully I can make a SmackDown review tonight. But if you like this review, so let me know. Until then, we'll see you soon.